All right, I think we're live. Hi guys, this is Renee Fouché here, and it's like I want to shoot this video, but I don't. My friggin' Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer look.
Hi.
Hi. It's my son trying to halfway come into the video. Okay. I feel the need to shoot this video today because as an entrepreneur, oh, here goes my little pumpkin. As an entrepreneur, you know, um, and when you're trying to build a company, build a team, and essentially build your empire, a lot of times you're going to have some naysayers, right? There's always going to be naysayers. Um, Bill Gates had naysayers. Steve Jobs had naysayers. Einstein had naysayers. So most of those that are most successful had folks that didn't necessarily agree with what they were trying to do, what their ideas were, um, what their whole business was. A lot of folks experienced that. But when we're actually in the process of building, a lot of times that part of the story gets left out. So what happens is, as others come behind us and they're also trying to duplicate and build their own dream, build their own success. I had a picture that I looked at the other day that said most of our security comes from comparing our behind the scenes to other people's highlight reels, right? So when you're always looking at the highlight reels, everything looks like it's fantastic. It looks like it's so awesome because we turn on the camera when we feel most awesome. We turn on the camera when the most awesome things are happening. And unless you are a part of an actual reality show where people are filming you whether you want them to or not, a lot of the behind the scenes gets left out of the way. And one of the hardest parts of the behind the scenes is all right, we went to an event this past weekend called Fighting the Forces of Evil, right? And now, Fighting the Forces of Evil, it sounds like a funny name for an event, but when you really think about it, there's evil all around us, and we encounter it on a daily basis. And when your God is bigger than your problem, you tend to just be able to overcome it. Now, when you're fighting the forces of evil, a lot of times it's outside, right?
Outside?
Yes, outside. So if it's outside, it could be things like, we've been promoting this business really heavily over the last few months. We're just short of being a year old.
Mommy.
Yes, baby.
It's outside with butterflies.
Yes, it's much better outside with butterflies. So we've been promoting this business very heavily. We're just short of a year old, and because of some of those naysayers, or people like to say, "Oh, the haters," but whatever, we had a slap by Facebook, meaning that we were not able to properly market our business anymore on Facebook. So we were fighting the forces of the evil Facebook. And those things can be easy. People coming online and saying whatever nonsense they have to say about my company, that's a lot easier to deal with, and I can address them a lot easier. Now, what's a little bit more difficult is when the forces that you're having to fight.
Mommy.
Yes, baby.
I made a big video without your computer.
You made a big video without my computer? That's awesome. See, I got a future marketer here with me. So sometimes what makes it harder to deal with is when the forces that you're having to fight are right inside of your household. When the forces are right inside of your family, or when the forces are right inside of your mind. And so a lot of what we dealt with this weekend were mindset issues, because honestly, I would say about 90% of this business is mindset, and about 10% of it is skill.
It's amazing. Some people think it's hokey and it's pokey. Let me tell you this. I'd rather be hokey and pokey and rich than be regular and broke. I'd rather try it before you knock it.
And that's really what it is. So when we work so hard to get our mindset correct, and we work really hard to encourage others within our community to get their mindset correct, it's a very strong and powerful force. You know, you can take a look and see a picture of our beautiful team that is simply like, I was awestruck looking at the picture of our team and what we were able to bring together in unity.
Mommy,
Yes, baby.
can I make a video of you? You're done with this video.
Sure, you can. So, you know, a lot of that helps to strengthen us, and it helps to encourage us and helps us to push forward. But, you know, there's always some other forces, and sometimes if everything within your household and everyone in your household is not on the same accord, even though you have such a massive team of people that are helping you to stay focused and helping you to remain positive and shift your mindset so that you can achieve that success that is totally due to you, you know, it can be really, really, really difficult. Nicole Cooper, who's my mentor, actually shared with us this week, you know, that even being in this industry for over 4 years and making over $500,000, she still had those forces in her own home that were constantly going against what she was trying to create.
But you have to have belief and a burning desire. Y'all say it with me.
Belief and a burning desire.
So I just want to close this video out, guys. You know, this was a very real moment. My husband had a breakthrough.
Yay!
Let me close this thing. I've been in this industry for 4.5 months. I made over $500,000. Yes. And he just started believing. So, you know, don't believe the hobby. Your home in-home situation might be similar, and you might think you're going to give up. Don't do it because you're going to make a believer. So, I ain't never seen him talk this much.
Uh-oh.
She started something now. You can see that. So I would just say, wives, you know, if your husbands are in the same position I was in before, just stay the course, be patient, work your thing, you know, keep a balanced household, and your husband will eventually come around. You know, again, it's not really about all this right here. I mean, we understand that that's coming, but make sure your household stay balanced. You know, make sure you guys don't get into conflict, work things out, and stay together and roll together. You know, and then handle that. But wives, just be patient. Your husband will come around. Give him some chance. Give him some time to get some space and get him to a convention, and then he'll kind of understand what's going on.
Amen. Yes, yes. Good job. They got it on video.
Love it.
No, that's right.
And not necessarily, it's not always conscious, you know. The other person is not always consciously trying to tear you down, because obviously, you know, your family loves you and they care about you. And a lot of times it's just the fact that they don't understand what it is that you're doing. And due to the fact that we spend so many years under a system that does not provide the foundation necessarily for the proper mindset,
Mommy,
we have the challenge of dealing with folks. Yes, baby.
you and me and Camille and Daddy are family.
Yes, baby. Yes, we are. So, you know, it's really, really important. This is really why, events are so important. This is why community is so important. This is why team is so very important, because you really need a support system in place to help you and to stand by you and to stick with you and to help you when those forces are trying their best to get in your way. Not during my video, honey. No, no, no. We don't do that. So, when those forces are trying to get in your way and they are trying to unshift the mindset shift that you're trying to have, this is why team is so important. This is why community is so important. And this is why it is so very important for you to remain diligent in your own personal development. The best way to fight those forces of evil are to strengthen your own mindset. It is extreme.
Mindset.
Yes, can you say mindset?
Mindset.
Yes, it's important to have a strong mindset, right?
A strong mindset.
Yes, that's right. And ladies and gentlemen, this is why we're going to go off topic just for a second, but this is why I choose to homeschool, because so many of us have to struggle at this stage in the game to develop an appropriate mindset. And so it's because as we were younger, that wasn't something that was taught to us. Caleb, stop it. Hands out of your mouth. This is something that wasn't taught to us when we were young. It was not a focus when we were young. It was only taught on books and skills and knowledge. And if even a quarter of that time had been spent on developing a strong and abundant mindset, we would all be a lot further than we are today. So I want to encourage each and every one of you that are within the sound of my voice to definitely participate in live events. Definitely connect with a strong and forward-thinking team. I'm on the dream team within Empower Network, an automated income group, where we have developed not only a team but a family.
Did you say dream team?
That's right. Say dream team.
Team.
So, it's really, really important to connect with a strong and forward-thinking team and stay plugged in and participate in personal development every single day, so that when those forces of evil show up, whether they show up in the form of friends, they show up in the form of family, or they show up in the form of your own negative thoughts that creep in when you're least expecting it, that you are able to overcome that. So, hope this was helpful for someone. And guess what? Regardless of what anybody thinks, what anybody says, whatever, regardless of anything, I want you guys to look back on this video in the next 3 to 6 months, and I will show you proof on why I am so passionate about what it is that I am doing. I will show you why I am so focused on what it is I am doing. I will show you why I am so inspired by my team and by the action that we're taking and the changes that we're making in the lives of so many people. So if you're actually seeing this, and I was brave enough to post this crazy video, there should be a link below it. So if you're interested in joining me on this journey and being able to develop your own strong mindset and move forward with me, and also have your own living proof within the next 3 months or so, go ahead and click that link that's below. And I will see all of you in Austin